These 6-inch Nerf Side Step Bars in stainless steel are a great option for the 2010 and newer Ram 2500 crew cab owners looking for an affordable, stylish, and useful step for their truck. Now this set is specifically designed for the HD Ram owners looking for a wide, lighter duty option to protect their truck from daily driving, street kick-up, and a step that's going to provide some easy access to your cab, whether your passengers are shorter, you need the extra boost, or you have added a lift, and so on, just being a functional choice to get in and out of your Ram. Now with the function, they also make a difference when it comes to the appearance. Great for the Ram owner who has some chrome or stainless trim on the truck and wants to match or just likes more of a polished appearance that these bring to the table, especially at such an affordable price point. Now, two of the biggest features here are the look and the function that you get. Now, this is one of the widest options for a step at about 6 inches, offering a ton of space to get a solid footing in and out of the truck and to get in and out easily. And it also fills up the wheel-to-wheel space very nicely with the sizing, especially for an HD truck. Now, the wider size also acts as a good barrier to keep a lot of that kick-up or road debris getting kicked up from the tires away from the side body of the truck, and the build makes these great for some lighter duty protection. Now the stepping surface is also covered with a non-slip matte black stepping pad to help with traction when getting in and out, and the step pads, in addition to the end caps, add more of a finished look to the set. Now, the polished look of the stainless steel here also adds a brighter look to the step and matches very well with, again, other chrome or polished trim that you may already have on the truck. Now these are made of a stainless steel construction, perfect for day-to-day activities. They are lightweight and they also bring that polished appearance to the table. Now while the stainless is lighter duty compared to a heavier steel choice, each step here is still incredibly sturdy, being able to support up to 450 pounds per step. Now these step pads are also made of a tough ABS plastic construction, which is perfect for what they are, being able to withstand the elements and you and your passengers constantly stepping on them, even in the long run. Now the set here also comes with heavy duty steel mounting brackets and all of the hardware needed for a complete bolt-on installation. Now this set is about $300, making these one of the more affordable sets of steps on the page. Now, a lot of the reason for the affordability is because of the simple nature of the step compared to others that may incorporate a heavier duty design or additional features that you may not necessarily need for your Ram. These also have more of a polished look compared to some of the rugged choices that you would see otherwise. So if these are the features that you're searching for in an affordable set of steps, then this is a great option for you. Install here is a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it's fairly easy to install. It's probably going to take you about an hour per side, so I would set aside about 2 hours total to get these installed on your Ram. Now at this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you a detailed breakdown on how you can bolt these up to your truck at home. So that wraps it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 10, 12, and 13 millimeter sockets, and a 10 millimeter wrench. Today we're going to be doing some side steps on our Ram, so let's get started. So we're starting off underneath our vehicle, right behind our pinch welds on our body. You're going to see 3 locations like this with a large oval and 2 hexagonal holes, and on your pinch weld you should have 2 pre-drilled holes. What we're going to do is mount our bracket first. Now all of your brackets are the same, so it doesn't matter where you put them. So you're going to need one of your combo nut and bolt plates. We're going to take one of our bolts, thread that in here a little bit. That's going to act as a handle. We're going to get this through here. You're going to have to slide that down. That is a little bit tricky. Get these worked down. Once you get that stud through like this, you're going to want to keep a hand on your bolt or your stud. We're going to grab our main mounting bracket. I'm going to hang that on here first. Keep a hand on that. Into that stud, you want to add in a flat washer, a lock washer, and our flange nut. Once you got that on, your plate and your bracket are safe, so you can remove this bolt. Drop your bracket down. And we're gonna tighten this until it moves into position. And for the other side of that, you wanna grab your bolt with the lock washer and flat washer. Get that into place. We're just gonna go hand tight for now. And once we have our two main bolts in position, we're gonna add in our pinch weld support bolts. So we'll line up our bracket and our hole. Get our bolt with flat washer through that. And on the back side, we'll add in another flat washer. So now that we have our bolt through, we'll get our flat washer, lock washer, and our provided nut in place. And we'll do the same thing for our other pinch weld hole. And once you have this bracket loosely in place, you can do the same thing for the other two. Now that we have our bracketry in place, we're gonna lay our step on, and we'll get our mounting brackets that are already in our step lined up. Flip this over. Now we'll get under there and get everything lined up. Alrighty guys, now that we have our steps in place, we're gonna line up our mounting brackets just like so. We're gonna get our provided flange bolts with flat washers. We'll get these threaded in. And once you have these first two in, you can do the same thing for the other two brackets. And now would be the time to make any adjustments you want to make to where your steps are sitting. And once you got that sorted, we're going to come back and tighten everything down. Now we'll take our 12mm socket on our ratchet and tighten down our two mounting bolts for our steps. Now we'll tighten down our main bracket, bolt, and nut with our 13mm socket. Next, we can tighten down our pinch weld support bolts with our 10mm socket on our ratchet and a 10mm wrench. And once you got this first one tightened up, you can do the same thing for the other two. Now, once you've got this side installed, you can repeat the same process for the other side. So that about wraps up our review and install of our 6-inch Nerf Side Step Bars and stainless steel finish for your 10 to current Ram 2500 crew cab. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.